Hey there guys from YouTube. So today I got the Sears pretty much dialed in, and this is a work in progress. Like any other project I have, it's never really finished, so to speak. But I got the wheels and tires that I wanted. Took some time and effort, especially to mount those front ones. So this is what I got so far. It moves along pretty good. It's done its first actual shakedown run. I did a good 15 kilometers of trail. Me and another buddy that have tractors that do off-road. He's another like-minded friend. So yeah, this thing actually survived the shakedown and came out real well. I was really impressed. Next thing is a throttle pedal, because I want to do a dual throttle setup where I can set the idle, so to speak, and then have a throttle pedal to, you know, get on it. Because driving with your arm down here, this elbow or wrist, I guess, was, you know, interfering quite a lot, and I ended up with quite some marks after a while on my arm, just from, you know, being down there so much. So I definitely want to rig up a throttle pedal. I have an old hinge that I was thinking about doing something with. I'm still not sure if I want to use this, because this looks pretty bad. Like, that would look really cobbled together. So I'm not sure. I did just get another replacement engine. It's an exact same brand new replacement 13 horse engine. Same engine that's in the tractor right now. And I picked this up for a good deal. And it was pretty much brand new. It has maybe 2 hours on it. The oil is still brand new. So this is just waiting, essentially, for when I need it. Because for the price it was, I couldn't have bought some of the parts for the same price. It was a complete engine ready to go. So that was nice. Other things I want to upgrade are the tie rods. There's the stock ones currently, and you know, they're not bad, but they're getting loose. Another thing I would like to do is this front pivot point here. It's hard to really tell on the camera, but there's a little bit of play. It's not too bad, but you know, it's just gonna keep getting worse. So what I would like to do is, off of either these mounting points down below, is essentially like traction bars. I want to make a triangulated one from either side that comes to a center point with another pivot that's the same center axis as that pivot. So that way it can still pivot, but it can't jar side to side. And I believe Alice Chalmers Garden Tractors and Simplicities used something similar to that design. So I'm going to make my own and see how it goes. And while we're here, there's my custom belt guard that I had made. I also did a little bit of modifications with the belts and the pulleys just to keep it up. Rear pulley's still stock. Still has the guard. I wanted to actually lengthen this guard a little bit more, because I'm catching stuff with it, and you could see that it's actually peeling back because I'm catching a lot of stuff. I would like to lengthen that and have it come up, just so that way it's protecting the belt for one, and it's not catching on stuff anymore. And I'd also like to find a spare trans. This one is working just fine, but it's just nice to have a spare on hand, just in case, if, you know, same as the engine. If I could find a transmission or a whole tractor for parts, cheap enough, I'll get it. What else did I do? The choke broke, so right now there's no choke. That's another part to the reason why I was looking for a parts motor, is just it's good to have parts. And yeah. And also in the meantime, I was dealing with tires. Obviously, been dealing with lots of tires, but this wheel horse project of mine is kicking my butt. These tires, just every time I leave them out, if I leave the tractor out in the sun, I've gone through 3 tubes now, trying to keep this thing, you know, all inflated, and I just keep blowing tubes. So yeah, take the thing off and go deal with that again. But that's the C120. I have done a fair bit of work to it. Obviously you could see that it's in a little bit different shape than the last video. I got the lift handle, the belt guard, and some of the PTO parts, and all the stuff underneath that was missing I managed to get more of, or a replacement, I guess, of. So yeah, it's definitely come a long way. And in the meantime, I found this one up. I picked it up for pretty cheap. It had a blown motor, so I had another 10 horse that I sold, and then right when you sell it, that's when you need it, of course. And I came across this, and it had a blown motor. So I contacted the guy that I sold the old 10 horse to, and asked him, are you doing anything with it still? And yeah, he didn't use it yet, and things changed for him, and I ended up buying it back for the same price, putting it in this tractor. So now it has another proper 10 horse, Kohler, all original, back to what it's supposed to be, and not blown up. So that one actually works, runs pretty good. Charging system, starting, everything works. Unfortunately, there's a hole in the hood, but and the lens is missing, which is pretty typical of these, but this one's in pretty good shape actually. Still got all the decals, and you know, it's halfway decent. The seat's a little bit ripped up, but yeah. And I made some storage changes in here. I made a little shelf. It's nothing fancy, so don't laugh at my carpentry skills, guys. It's pretty bad, I know, but it's working. It's serving its purpose. I picked up more tires actually not too long ago for a good deal, so those will be going on either this machine with the sickle bar or one of these wheel horses, preferably this guy, because I actually use this. I also took the snowblower off of the Frankenbolins just to make more room, so that way I could get as much of my stuff back in here as I can until one of these guys sell, because they are up for sale. So if anybody in you know, southern Ontario, or you know, or local, that are interested, leave a comment, let me know. I am selling both of them, so if one of them goes, I'm happy. You know, I don't have to sell both. I'm just hoping I could sell one of them. Just I put both up for sale just to see which one will get gone. So yeah, but I guess that's just a general update, and what I've done to the Sears. And in the meantime, I've done a fair bit of work to it, and like I said, I've driven it a fair bit now. It's survived quite a lot, so yeah, I'm quite happy with it. So yeah, till the next time there, guys, have a good one, and yeah, I'll be busy for a little while. I just picked these up from a garage sale too. Good deal on those. I love garage sales in the spring, and all these belts, $10, you know. I love doing garage sales, man. Springtime is the best for that stuff. You can't go wrong. There's always little things that you're gonna need. So yep, till the next time, guys, have a good one, and stay safe. Take care. Bye.